Hey guys, what's up? This is Ye with Simplekeyz. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to learn how to play part 2 of Back at 1 by Brian McKnight. This is an R&B classic. It's got a very nice vibe. We've already gone through the first part of the song, so if you haven't checked that out, you can go ahead and check out the channel. It should be there. So this song is fairly simple once we get past the intro. It has a verse, chorus, and a bridge. And it does also modulate, which is just change keys from, we're going to move from B to C major. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. We're in the key of B major. D's are 1, C sharps are 2, D sharps are 3, E's are 4, F sharps are 5, G sharps are 6, A sharps are 7, and B brings us back to the top. Now, the verse and the chorus typically share some of the same chords. There are a few differences towards the end of like the chorus that kind of just switches up the mood a little bit, but for the most part, once you kind of get the chords for the verse, you pretty much have them down for the chorus. Now we're also going to transition or transpose to another key, so we're going to move from G major, so we're going to move from B major to C major. Now if you guys want to get a better understanding of that, I do have some programs at Simplekeyz you can check out as well. So I do have also some free resources to help you understand how to play in all 12 keys, so you can go ahead and check those out at simplekeyz.com. But if you want to get a better understanding of how to modulate, change keys, you have to have a good solid foundation, understand scales, notes. Now, if you really want to understand how to transpose, you have to have a good solid foundation of understanding how music actually works. So I created some programs at Simplekeyz. We go over the fundamentals, we go over chords, we go over progressions, and then we also go over songs and how to break them down. I'd say this lesson, particularly when you're trying to change keys, it's important to understand progressions, which is like the third step. And then you also learn how to transpose and take some of those same progressions into different keys. But that will be for another day. We'll get deeper into that kind of stuff. But if you're interested, go ahead and check that out at simplekeyz.com. But right now, let's go ahead and work on the verse, and we're also going to work on the chorus. So the verse starts like this. So we'll stop right there for the verse. Now I'm going to keep this very simple for you guys. So what I'm going to do in this lesson as well is just kind of teach you like the basic way of playing this. I won't get too deep into like all the different kind of chord voicings you can play. Brian McKnight typically plays his songs differently, I think almost in every live setting. This is going to be like closely related to the original track and just kind of share some of those chords with you guys. Now the chord you're going to need to know specifically for this song, at least you're going to be playing the most, is going to be a B sus2 chord. All right, so just remember this. So we're going to be playing a B major chord just like this. A sus, we're going to be taking the third out, playing the second tone instead. That makes it a B sus chord. Now I like to play the octaves between that B sus chord, so it just kind of creates a bigger feel. And in this song, you're also going to notice there are going to be a lot of big movements. Brian McKnight, for some reason, likes these big stretching movements, and I think it just makes the tone sound a lot richer. So. Okay, so that chord is going to show up a lot. Now the left hand is going to play B, F sharp, and D sharp. And then it's going to go to the G sharp. Then we're going to go to the E. And then we're going to go to the C sharp, then C, D sharp, E, then F sharp, then to the B. Okay, so let's do that one more time. So left hand's gonna go. Okay, that's gonna be like the left hand for the most part. And those movements are gonna be and those movements are also gonna show up in the chorus as well. So when I add both hands together, right hand's gonna go. Okay, so I go. So. Okay, so this is the pattern that's going to show up a lot. So you can use the same pattern in your right hand for all the bass tones. So you can go. Okay, and all I'm doing here in my left hand is just adding the E, B, E. All right, but after this we can change the bass. We're going to be playing a C sharp minor 7. Then we're going to go C sharp minor 7. This is a D sharp minor chord, E major chord. The right hand is just going to stay the same while left hand goes up to an F sharp. And you can also add this C sharp if you like, but pretty much that's all that's going on. So let's do that verse again. So it's going to go. Or you can go. All right, and you can just add this E sus too. All right, very, very simple, guys, very basic. And it's more about a feel. Like with these types of songs, especially Brian McKnight's pieces, it's not like a set classical piece or a set piece where you play the notes exactly the same every time. This is just going to be more of like, you're going to feel the vibe. As you start playing it, you're going to start feeling your way through, and you're going to start creating like your own like patterns as you go along. So this is where it's going to change. Now we're going to play. This is an A major 7, sus 2. Okay, right hand is pretty much playing like an E major chord in the first inversion over the A and E. Next chord you're going to play, right hand is going to stay the same for the most part, but left hand is going to play a G sharp and an E. So it's essentially like an E major chord over G sharp. Okay, the melodies. Then we're going to play, this is essentially a C sharp major chord over F. I like to add this 9 in there as well. So if I did that part again, it's going to go. Or you can just go, we play D sharp, G sharp, D sharp, D sharp, C sharp over the F. Then you repeat that. All right. Second time you're gonna just play an E major over F sharp. So E major over that F sharp. So let's do that part again. So it's gonna go. Okay, so let's do that verse one more time, then we're going to get into the chorus. So So that's kind of like the verse in a nutshell. Now when we get into the chorus, we're going to use similar patterns, but we're going to slightly change a few things. So the chorus is going to go. Okay, so let's quickly run over that. So you also don't have to play the melody. I'm just playing the melody so you know exactly where we are in the song. But you can just play the basic chords around the song. So the chorus is going to be very similar to the verse. So it's going to go. And if you want, you can use this walk down when you play like an A sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. And you can go. You can walk down again. Play the same in your right hand, F sharp and C sharp over F sharp and C sharp. You can go. Okay. Just pretty much walking down the scale. And then we've played this chord already. So C sharp minor 7, D sharp minor, E sharp major, E major, and then E major over F sharp. Then it goes back again. Then here we're gonna go E major chord. I also like to add this 9 in here. You can go. Then you're gonna play that C sharp minor chord. Then you're gonna go. So that C sharp minor to E major over F sharp, then D major. Okay, very, very simple. So after the chorus, it's going to go back into the verse, and after the verse, it's going to go back into the chorus, and after the chorus, we're going to get into the bridge.